Whoa! Jesus Christ! Yeah. This week I'm heading to Bali for the Stan Bradshaw Pendle Round. This is a BM category race. Originally known as the Half Tour of Pendle, the race was named in honour of Stan Bradshaw, a giant of the fell running world and a life member of Clayton Lemore's Harriers. Stan was the second person to complete the Bob Brown Round in under 24 hours, clocking 23 hours and 25 minutes in 1960. The Pendle Round is an anti-clockwise loop that starts and finishes in the village of Bali. You start with a sharp tarmac climb before hitting the fells for a long steady climb up to the Pendle trig point. From here you run along the exposed plateau past Scout Cairn before beginning a long grassy descent toward Churnclough Reservoir. The Sting in the Tail is a long steep climb up to Stainscomb, where Stan Bradshaw's hut once stood, before a final mucky descent through the fields back to Bali. As this is a winter race, full FRA kit is required. Bali Village Hall is a hive of activity. After race registration we stop off at the Peat Land Van. Having done this race before, I've gone for the mud talons. The 8mm lugs will be essential for the final muddy descent. I can't help but admire the new Fell shoes. I think they'll complement my bowline colours perfectly. After getting ready, Amy and I make our way to the start line. We were delighted to meet John Orrell, his wife, and their dog Archie, after seeing them in Olga's video from last year. I'm using Garmin's PacePro feature to monitor my progress against last year's result. I won't beat last year, but if I can get within 4 minutes, I will be happy. So my target for this race is about 1 hour 18. Here you can see my average target pace for each kilometre of the race. What do you think? Can I do it? The race organisers counted us through. Despite clashing with the English Fell Championships race at Black Combe, there was a fantastic turnout of nearly 200 runners. Felt like I'd prepared well in the lead up to this race, so as we lined up in the starting pen, I was nervously excited.
3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, we're off. My watch says my target pace is 4:47, so I'm trying not to go too hot here along this fast tarmac section. As well as the usual metrics, I'll display the target pace on the left hand side, as well as how I'm performing against the baseline. After a short flat section, the road starts to climb. The road flattens off as we pass Lower Ogden Reservoir. I catch up with a runner. He's got a quiver attached to his running pack for carrying trekking poles. I've seen these being used in ultras, but never at a fell race, so I thought it was quite novel. Through the first kilometre in 4:35. So that's 12 seconds up on the first kilometre and 12 seconds overall. After the initial excitement, we start to settle into a rhythm. As we approach Upper Ogden Reservoir, we take a right hand fork and begin the grind up to Pendle Trig Point. The steep stuff is where it's won and lost on fell races, and I'm trying to maintain a high cadence. 6:13 for the second kilometre and another 3 seconds gained, putting me 15 seconds up overall. Lurking on the flanks of Pendle, armed with a camera, was Chris Holdsworth, last year's winner. Awesome, Chris. Up ahead, the guy in the blue t-shirt started to walk, spurring me on to keep running. I passed him, but it only seemed to make him more determined. The steep gradient had really taken its toll. I was 40 seconds down for the 3rd kilometre and 25 seconds down overall. On the positive side, the trig point was in view and the climbing was almost done. I knew that as we started to descend, gravity would be with me rather than against me. I touched the trig point as is customary and let off the brakes. Some people chose the stone track, some people, myself included, chose the grass. I thought the grass would be less impact and I'd be less likely to trip over. I reached checkpoint 1 and turned left onto the plateau. Another 5 seconds lost and I'm 30 seconds down overall. Most of that previous kilometre was uphill, so I'm not too worried. The next kilometre is mostly flat grass with a few boggy puddles to jump over. The 5th kilometre in 4:22 means I've clawed back 7 seconds, bringing the overall deficit down to 23 seconds. Checkpoint 2, the Scout Cairn. We take a slight left here and pass the head of Mearley Clough. If you've never done the Mearley Clough Fell Race, I'd highly recommend it. Last year there was a really tasty curry and it felt like everyone got a prize. 4:12 for the 6th kilometre and that's another 3 seconds gained back. Now just 20 seconds behind. Next is a really boggy section as we drop down and skirt around Ashendene Clough. This is the clough that you traverse on the Pendleton Fell Race. Seven kilometres done and another 11-second swing in the right direction. As we approach the main bridleway from the Nicker Pendle, I make a split-second decision to take a left fork. Since the Pendle trig point, an Achille Ratty runner has been hot on my heels. He's traversed on the right branch and it appears like he's getting ahead of me.
Did it back the wrong horse, eh?
I question my decision, but it's too late to do anything about it. All of a sudden, a trod appears out of nowhere. It's compact and very runnable. .412 for the 8th kilometre, another 5 seconds off. Now the deficit only stands at 4 seconds. Can I really claw this back? Target pace is 3:58, but I'm absolutely motoring. I'm loving this fast section. I take another shortcut through a boggy section. It was another lucky guess, but not without risk. The fast descent is nearly over and I can see checkpoint 3 in the distance. Another fast kilometre and another 4 seconds saved. I've broken even and I'm back on target. Let's go.
Cheers.
Passing Churnclough Reservoir, I can hear Achille Ratty catching me. I wonder if there's room in that backpack for me. Four seconds lost in the 10th kilometre. I'm starting to feel tired, so I take on board a gel. I know there's a steep climb coming up, so I'll need the energy. I had to slow down a little to consume that gel. It cost me 12 seconds for the split. I'm now 16 seconds down overall. I cross Woodhouse Brook and reach checkpoint 4.
Thank you.
I see someone up ahead, so I'm determined to close the gap, marching with purpose and lengthening my stride. It's Robin Hood from earlier. As I catch up to him, I notice he's wearing trail shoes. He's going to regret that towards the end. I'm pushing up this hill, but Achille Ratty just isn't letting me go. Disaster strikes as I have a camera malfunction. Camera slips off the headband and I fumble to reattach it. Achille Ratty comes through, followed by Ben from my club, Bowland Fell Runners. I have a word with myself. I need to push on. I'll be mad with myself if I leave anything on the table. The queue at the Kissing Gate provides a little respite. That last hill was a killer, 9:23. That's 29 seconds further behind and 45 seconds behind the target. It's time to make my move. I pass Achille Ratty, but Ben's gapped me. With only 2 kilometres remaining, I'm gonna give it everything.
Oh,
Ben's maintaining the gap, but we are catching up with Robin Hood. The bogs are doing everything they can to pull me down. I waste no time at the stile. I'm usually struggling by this stage of race, but I'm feeling strong. Maybe it was that gel, or maybe I'm getting my conditioning back. 20 seconds up on the target pace and only 25 seconds behind overall. And I'm finally going past Robin Hood. It reminds me of my first time at the Stan Bradshaw. I wore trail shoes and by the end I was really struggling. I'm doing 3:35 here, but no matter what I do, I just can't catch up with Ben. We turn left over the stile onto the muddiest part of the course.
wow.
I've managed to close the gap to Ben and I'm looking for an opportunity to overtake, but the conditions underfoot are lethal, as evidenced by this father and son on a leisurely stroll. Those Adidas Gazelles will never be the same again.
Oh my god.
I saw my opportunity and went for an overtake around the outside.
Whoa! Jesus Christ! Yeah. Thank you.
Not only did it cost me the overtake on Ben, but Achille Ratty came through too. I didn't care though, I was having the time of my life. I think I've invented a new Olympic sport, bog snorkeling.
It's tempting to go under that then.
With the overtake on Ben complete, it was time to turn off the brain and see if I could catch up with a killy ratty. There's no optimal line here, just go for it. We passed Penny Lane Striders, taking a much more cautious approach. 5 more seconds clawed back, now just 20 seconds in it, less than a kilometre remaining. Can I make it up? Across the dam of Lower Ogden Reservoir.
Thank you. Here he is.
And now just a sprint finish down the tarmac. Just let gravity do the work. What speed can I get up to? 3:45, 3:15, 2:50? This might be my fastest 500 metres ever. I'm redlining and I just can't give anything more. We hit the flat and I just can't match his stride. Well done, Achille Ratty, well done. Still time for one last embarrassing photo though. I look like Breece Bog Trotter. Over the line in 1:18.19, although I gained back 5 seconds, it just wasn't enough overall. I'm still happy with the effort and I really enjoyed myself. If you've not done the Stan Bradshaw before, do it next year. You won't regret it.
I just got lucky with that. He's like a dead straight line.
There she is, the Bowland Princess. Bambi on ice. Well done.
Thanks. Can you get him?
So that's it for another year. 32nd out of 196. 7th out of 29th in my age category. Well done to everyone who took part. Thanks to David and Ben for pushing me all the way around. And thanks to everyone who stopped to talk to me about my Hike Up Nick video. Next week's a slightly different one. It's the Leighton Hall Trail Half Marathon. This is another favourite of mine, runnable and through a beautiful area. Join me next week to see if I can match last year's 4th place finish.